Okay, we live. What's up, warriors? Week 234, exercise 9, 9 to 5, 2 to 3 live stream. How are you guys doing? Hello to Alex, hello to Asia, hello to Fer. How are you guys doing? I hope you had a good grinding week. I definitely had a good grind last week. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into the submissions. I did a lot of OPs before the stream today, and you guys need to step up your eyes game, guys. Like I swear, like, am I going to like am I going to like overpaint your eyes like forever? Like, what's up? Like, it's not that hard, guys. It's not that hard. Let me close Discord. Okay, first up we have Austin. Hi Julia, just wondering if my lines are sharp enough and if my eyes and eyebrows are any better. Thanks, have a great week. Okay. So last week I remember, wow, I literally feel like it was like yesterday and it was actually like a week ago, and like I still vividly remember that, yeah, like this one had better lines and then something happened to lines. Yeah, wow. Okay, so this is this week, and I feel like your lines from this here definitely much better. Yeah, much sharper, much better. Lines are kind of cool now. This one is really good. I really like the way you did the nose. And this one is cool as well. I had some stuff to say about this one though. So this reference is really great because like it's a great tool to teach you guys about the face, right? So how you did it, see how you did it into like this and kind of like really round. There's kind of a line in here, but it's all really like vague and stuff. And if we look at the reference, right, you have this going like that. Then this is kind of longer. And then it goes down. And then you have a corner in here. And this is actually the same corner that you have on the other side, right? So this corner and this corner, like this is the same thing, just on the different side of the face. So don't like we always make it like apparent, right? So same for the other side. It also has to be really apparent. So that's what I did in my OP, right? Basically what I just showed you. Just like showing that this goes in, because like touch your face, guys, like touch yourself. That's the only time when it's like actually okay to touch yourself. But like if you touch yourself, there's like a bone in here, right? So like it doesn't make sense unless somebody is like really chubby. But even when somebody is really chubby, you're still gonna see a little bit of this like going out. Like you can see even on me, it goes like straight in, out, in. And next thing I changed was a little bit the nose. So how you connected it, it's like kind of this nostril was like just like I don't know, like kind of lost, like it got lost into the forest and now like it's looking for the mommy. So I kind of brought this line more out. So like now this is kind of like more like belongs to the whole nose. But overall, I really like your eyes. I really like your eyebrows. I love this tracing right there. Like I love the lips. It's just now getting the subtle stuff in, right? So the silhouette of the face would be thing to like something to take care of now. On the other ones, yeah, pretty good. I feel like you need just some mileage. As I said, I really like the nose. I really like the eyes. I really love what you're doing for the eyebrows. Man, somebody's listening to me. This is so cute. Okay. And then in here, again. The only thing I would change in here for the eyes, it's this line is supposed to go more down. So more like this. So you can really show that the eye is like 3D and stuff. Other than that, really good. Maybe I would make the eyebrow a little bit more like how you did it on the tracing. So I feel like you kind of made this eyebrow shorter. And it needs to be longer actually. So more like this. But yeah, just those subtle changes, but really, really solid sketches, Austin. So I feel like you just need more mileage. So pay attention to the outside of the face. Again, here kind of similar problem. Like you need to show something, right? Like this kind of goes out and then like this. So pay attention to the silhouette of the face in 3/4. Keep measuring like this. Still pay attention to like the subtle changes, like this little line for the eye and here, or like this eyebrow. But overall, really solid work. So I'm gonna send this OP for the Discord so you can check it out. Hello? Can I? Okay. Okay. Where did it get saved? In lesson 1 or lesson 3? Okay, lesson 3. I'm also gonna save it with this little explanation. And I'm also gonna send this. So you can check out this cheekbone and this little eye thing. Okay, so great job, Austin. Just keep going. You're actually really close. Hello to Simon. Hello to Taco. Alex says, I hate eyes. I hate them. No, stop saying that. If you're gonna hate them, they're gonna hate you too. So stop with this negative talk. Okay. Next up, we have Valentina. Hi, Julia. Hope you had a great week. I did. Hope you had a great week too. I'm working hard on improving my eyes. I'm so dumb. I'm so sorry. Improving my eyes, as you said. What do you think of these 2 new exercises? Thanks, Valentina. Okay. So, it's Fierce last week. Yeah, I remember this guy. And I remember this guy. Actually, pretty cool. And now we have this guy. And man, when I saw this sketch, I was like, dang, girl, that's so good. Except for the eyes. Like, literally, I love this nose so much. This nose is like some lesson 7, like shit. Like, this mouth as well. And like the contour of the face along with the hair. Like, some really, really good shit, Valentina. But them eyes, like, look. This is basically like borderline like a green check or something. Just because I changed the eyes. So if we look at the eyes like side by side, so let me make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so let's take the eyes. So let's look at them in comparison. It's actually like, hello? Yeah, like that. And maybe let's even grab a reference. Like, I don't know, guys, anymore. Like, I don't even know how to, like, explain this anymore. Like, I'm just gonna, like, do some tracing or some shit. I don't really know. So, as always, we're looking for the 3 lines, right? So, I clearly see that there's a line in here. and also on the other side, right? Like it's really visible, and I feel like you also saw it. So that's good, that's good. So that's not a problem area. And then I look for this line, and it's also literally here. And then like I look for this line, and it's also here. And that's basically what I did. And I feel that the disconnection happened a little bit in this area, because like your eye is really like round and really almond-like, while my eye is like really pushing the idea of those three lines, and look how much better it looks. So it's kind of like because you're making it more structural, you're actually making it more human and like more realistic, because like it's not even like more realistic, it's just more like this is just gonna work better for the sketch, you know? Like this is kind of what you would do if you were like painting it and like super like late stage of a painting, and then you just kind of like getting rid of the structure. But for like the sketch, this is all you need. Okay, and then like important thing, like I just like really gently show this coming from beneath the third line and kind of rounding it up like that. So you can really like feel that the eyes are just like so round, because yours look kind of pinched. Next thing would be like the tear duct. So yours is like really elongated, and it's kind of like that on the reference, but it's better to just do like a little square in here. Triangle. So I feel like if we take it now and we put it on my eyes, yeah, like this is pretty much the same thing. It's kind of funny. Like that, right? And if we take this on yours, I know. It's like, look, like you have those different proportions and everything is just like blurred and like less obvious. So I don't know, I hope it's gonna like help you out, guys. Like this is like all I'm thinking about when I'm doing the eyes. Like literally, like see how this literally fits. like that's just it. Like there's no like, don't do any weird stuff like rounding it up and stuff. Oh, actually I didn't address, but also really important for the upper eyelids. Like you have to make like, so you have this one, and it's usually gonna be a bit longer than the initial line in the middle. And then like this goes kind of more in, and this goes in as well. So you get this kind of like triangular shape in here. See, like this little triangle in here, I'm gonna mark it with the lasso tool, so like you can guys see with the shape. So this is kind of triangular, and so is this. So I'm gonna post this on the Discord. Along with the OP. Maybe I'm gonna make it bigger actually. Okay, like that. So Valentina, I really strongly feel like this is what you need to be doing, like a lot of like breakdowns of the eyes like that. Maybe just do some separate eye studies, you know, just like take some references and like cut out some eyes and just like break them down like this to kind of get a better grasp on it. But everything is like really good. I'm in love with this nose, so really great job on this nose and this mouth and like the shapes. Everything is like cool, but the eyes, they need some work. So please work on them for the next week. 3 more, we'll see each other, we'll see what you're gonna do. You can do 3 more, and additionally maybe do and submit few just the eyes, because I feel like this is your biggest struggle right now. Okay? Okay, what you guys saying in the chat. Alex says, for me, when it comes to eyes, the theory is clear. I just have a hard time transferring it to the canvas. The lack of good green check study objects for lesson 3 isn't helping as well. Yeah, you know, like, we're working on it with Alexis. We are working on it with Alexis. It's just like, we kind of need to, like, maybe discuss with Angel, because, like, we have, like, we've been doing some lesson 6 paintings for, like, just to, like, practice some shit. And we have, like, a lot of good sketches, actually, like even, like, this one by this is not the one. Not Wet Boy. Oh my god. This. Okay, this. So we have, like, I don't know, like, this one, and, like, this is amazing, but it's, like, too energetic, right? So we need, like, maybe to, like, stiffen it up to make it more into line weight or something. Because, like, design is on point, but it's just, like, the lines, they're, like, too good, and we don't want people to get confused. So that's why we're only taking the green checks from the live streams. But it's, like, really, like, rare to find, like, a good checks for the live stream. Like, last week, this one by Nadir, I think. Where is it? Yeah, like this one. Like, see, we got a check. It's not that bad. We got a check, but you can always, like, refer to my overpaints. Like, that's what I just did. God, I'm lost. Like, what I did in here for Valentina. Like, this can be your guide, right? Like though, like, you know, not to be cocky, but those are kind of like green check eyes. So, like, just whatever I do for the OPs, yeah, they may be a little bit rough, but, like, the shapes, definitely worth studying. So don't be, like, scared to, like, browse through, like, the overpaint channel. And even better, if you, like, go to the Discord and then, like, check out when Mayan is doing overpaints, like, she knows what she's doing. So I'm not always sure about different people, but, like, I can say for sure that whatever Mayan is doing in here, it's always gonna be what we want. So, like, from these eyes to these eyes, again, like, green checked eyes for sure. So it's like you have to kind of, like, scrape out some of these. See here again, right? Like from these eyes to these eyes. Really good. Okay. So that was the end of the little round. Now let's continue to Suhail. Okay. And what you guys think? Why don't you try to focus on designs like Nani do? Yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Alex. It's just like we're gonna try to do some checks for live streams, but for now, like, yeah, I think what Nani is doing and Taco too, it's a really good practice to kind of understand this. I remember when I was struggling with eyes, I would do the same thing. Do I have it somewhere? Do I have it somewhere? Or did it, like, got sucked into, like... Well, I would also do, like, what you guys doing now. So I would just, like, cut out a bunch of eyes and just, like, study them. And I feel like it helped me a lot when I was struggling with design. So, you know, maybe that's the way. Okay, so now we have Suhail. Hi Julia, hope you're doing great. Yes, I am. Hope you're doing great as well. Last week you said I had issues with proportions of eyes. I tried to fix that. Let me know what you think. Thanks for the feedback. Okay, that was last week. Yeah, eyes kind of busted. And now we here. Yeah, these eyes, pretty good. And this one, yeah, this is your best work, man. Like this is the best thing you've ever produced. Like this is like borderline green check as well. And this one, this guy just really angry eyebrow. So we're gonna kind of talk about it in a second. So I did a little bit overpainted here because like literally I feel like the face is really really good, but the neck though, like, you know, he looked like he got like broken neck. So I kind of simplified it, as you can see. Other than that, really good. Maybe if I were to change more, I feel like the lines for the hair, like you're using too small of a brush, so I would kind of make it like clear it up a little bit. Like also I don't vibe with all of this, so I would kind of bigger brush, something like that maybe. Yeah, but other than that, this is your best work, Suhail. Really, really, extremely good job. Now for this guy, I feel like you pushed the stylization a little bit too much. So I feel like this nose would look better if you first of all filled up the nostrils like that. And I feel like his nose just feels more like this is more straight, not going in as much as you had it. So kind of like that. And now a little bit the jaw. I feel like it's pushed a bit too much. So more open. This, and then the eyebrows. Like I feel like you're kind of slacking on eyebrows. Like we solved them. What are you doing? You were on a good track with eyebrows, and now I feel like you're kind of going back to your old habits. So be super careful with that. Because your triangles are too small again. I feel like it was like that before, and then we like fixed it, and I feel like now we here again. So be careful. Oh, what am I doing? Really hard to fix eyebrows like that. So getting some of that tapering. So I feel like more like this. The eyes, yeah, pretty good. Although, like, make sure that your upper, like, eyelid is less wobbly. So a line like this, a line. And like that. So it's like more obvious. Because like, it's really like vague what you're doing here. And I feel like it could use some like more decisions. I still don't vibe with this eyebrow though. Oh, I think I know why. I think it's too sharp. Oh yeah, definitely it's too short. Yeah, so like look What are we doing? Yeah, doing better. Yeah, and again with this eyebrow. I really like the tapering, but just the triangle is too small. So more like this. Kind of more wrapping in here. Yeah. Also, like, I'm not vibing with these little separations, so maybe keep it simpler. Okay. Oh. Maybe more wrapping in here. Like, see, like, this is kind of like my process. Like, I, like, almost never get anything first time. I just, like, change stuff, like, kind of back away. And then, like, I just, like, find better solutions as I go. Okay. So this is before. So the jaw, the nose a little bit, fill up the nostrils, and the eyebrows. Okay. So really good job, Suhail. I feel like you're really close again. Like this is the closest you have been, especially with the other guy. But you still have those subtle stuff to like fix. So be super careful with the jaws. Like if you feel like your guy is like don't look like the guy on the reference, that's usually a sign that you're pushing it too much. Like you're pushing the stylization too much. Yeah, and for this guy, really good. But maybe bigger brush for the hair, and then watch out for the neck. Like don't like this is too complicated, and it was also like too thick. Okay, so great job. 3 more, keep going. We'll see each other next week, but really good progress on these eyes. Okay. Next up we have hello. Oh, where am I? Okay. Next up we have Alex. Let me take a sip of my cold coffee. Hey Julia, I'm happy you're feeling better this week. Oh, thank you so much, Alex. Last week you told me about my eye issues, and now I'm haunted by them. Yeah, I got the gist from the chat. You're gonna get it. Chill out. I still struggle a lot, and I have no idea why. I don't get it because in theory I know what to do, but I hope I made some progress this week. Yeah. So I don't know if you knew. Oh my god, why is everything loading? Hello? I wanted to show you. Oh my god, literally like Instagram is don't want to load for me. So I kind of like what Nani did. You can check out her Instagram, right? Like this shit, like this is exactly what I want from the eyes, and like I feel like it helped her because I saw her line, like she didn't upload the line weights, but like this is exactly what I want. And like see how they're all like pretty similar. It's kind of like we are like drawing the same eye, but we are kind of adjusting it to like the model. Like see those 3 lines, like this line, this line, this line, same in here. This is like also like really apparent 3 lines. So maybe, because like everything else, Alex, I feel like you're doing good, but like maybe you also need to like just cut out some eyes and just like study them on their own. So let's take a look because I actually didn't before. Yeah, like as I said, like it's really just the eyes. Wow, this one is really cool. Yeah, and I feel like you got the eyes pretty good as well. Guys, maybe let's like talk about it a little bit. So yeah, I feel like I really like the outer eye. But you know what it is? Look how, maybe let me fill it up. Look at the shape of this iris. And then the shape of this iris. Like, this is not possible. Like, you would need a really, really, like, extreme perspective for these to be, like, so different. So I always try to, like, whatever I am doing, I'm not concerned with, like, any perspective shit or anything. I'm just concerned about stuff looking symmetrical and looking kind of good. So in this case, I feel like this one is too small. So do it like this. But like, I love the breakdown, Alex. Really good breakdown. In here, I feel like the middle line could be longer, because if you look on the reference here, I feel like the point of breaking is like more in here. And then this is like that. So just longer middle line. So I'm just gonna change that. I don't know yet if it's that. I just have a feeling that it's that. But overall, like, solid work, man. Okay, and now what I just showed you, like, not you, but like showed somebody. Again, those upper eyelids really important, because like they also carry a lot of structure. So a line, and then it's like wrapping. So it's like, because you can make the upper eyelid, like these three lines, a little bit more angular, and they gonna actually like add up to like your eye feeling more angular. It's like a trick. So you can like maybe make this more like kind of like make it rounder, but then you have to make the three lines more structural, and it's gonna like do miracles, honestly. And also look how you did in here, right? Like, this is how long you did this line, the middle line, and then like for the other eye you made it like shorter. So always try to like, whatever you're doing on this eye or this eye, they have to like have the same thing going on. So like before and after. Okay. I actually did this as well this week, but I will continue grinding those eyes. Yeah, maybe you can like submit those little studies. You can send them to me on Discord or something, so you know, because it's like you have to like for now get like as much feedback as you can get, so you can like, you don't have to like repeat the same mistakes. But like I feel like it paid off already, because like this is really solid, man. Okay, but question: on the outer eye of this guy and others, I'm always insecure about the outer upper eye line. Should we follow more the reference, the curve of the eyeball, or somewhere in the middle? The curve of the eyeball? Confusion? Wait, like the third line? The outer upper eye line. So like this with the red? I don't know. Yeah, this line. Okay, so no, all you have to do is like wrap it around. So what I did here, so instead, like I see, like there is no decision because of that, and it kind of kills the 3D, so it's better to keep it more angular, like I did. So yeah, now this is like really a really good version of this guy. Be careful though, because I feel like his lips, like look at the angle of these lips, like they're going like kind of like they feel like they're going this way, and actually on the reference they're like super straight. So I'm gonna make them more straight. Okay, so like before and after. So yeah. Yeah, I think it needs to be more straight, this line in here. Okay, and since we are like I really like this sketch, so I kind of want to like make it even like OP it a little bit more than I should probably. But you can like, this is like a great opportunity to like show a little bit of this wrapping around of the eyebrow. It's gonna like make it feel more pretty. But yeah, other than that, amazing sketch, man. Like, look, I just pretty much changed the eyes. And it's immediately like so much better. So really, like, I know you're probably frustrated, but those eyes, like once you fix them, you're out of here, man. So I'm gonna save it. So let's summarize what it was, right? Let me like do this, so you can know exactly what was kind of like wrong about these eyes. So first of all, like you didn't match the middle line. So in here you made it this long, and on the other side you made it this short. So all I did is like I made this one as long as you had it on the other side. So that would be the first thing. Then this two, like also like not what I did in here. So like the irises need to be more similar to each other. Then the upper eyelid more like structure, so more straight, you know, making it into like this tapering, those triangles, instead of like rectangles like you had it. So I hope that helps. I'm gonna save it for Discord so you can like take a really close look at it. But overall, great job. Okay, like just keep going, you're gonna get it. Like you're actually really close, like really, like chillax, just gonna get it. Okay, saying in the chat, frustration fuels my grinding because I want to get it, so I'm not worried about that. Lightbringer, let's go, says Asia. Yeah, let's go, like he's really close. Okay, next up we have Kevin Kai. Wait a second. Whoop, hello. What is this song? I don't know this song. Okay, better. Okay. Alex says, thanks, Julie. I will definitely send you some studies next days. Yes. Okay. Okay. Kevin says, hi, Julia. Hope you're doing well. I am. Hope you're doing well as well. You said all of my guys look upset, so I tried to focus on drawing more neutral expressions. How do they look this week? Are there any major design or line weight issues? Thanks as always. Okay. So this was last week, yeah. The guy's just looking like not respectfully at you, really like not good. Like they look like they have bad intentions. So I did some OPs. So I really like this guy because of like the features and like everything. But there's kind of some stuff to talk about, and I feel like you still have this thing with the like a little bit of expression going on. And I think it's kind of coming from like the shapes you're using for the eyebrows. So I feel like this is gonna be something to work on. So like all I did in here is like, of course, I had to like push the eyes a little bit because, you know, you all guys need to like understand this line. It's really important line. Always like make it a little bit out like that. So it's like this, this. You can be a little bit of eyelash, and then this line. Always for the outer eye. And you kind of had it, but it was kind of blurry and like unclear. Then also for the eye, like you have to like make sure you know where he's looking. It's gonna be really hard to capture where, like, to make him look like he's looking on the reference. And you kind of got confused, and he kind of looked really like surprised because look, here you left the space, and in here you didn't left the space. So kind of make him look like he's doing like that or something. I don't know. So I kind of brought this to touch the eyeline, like on the other side. And then the star of this overpaint, the eyebrow. Like, this is really important. So if we take your eyebrow, like, look at the shapes, right? Mine is literally just like a rectangle with a little bit of tapering. So like this. Like this. And then a triangle. Also with some tapering for a good measure. And like if I were to do the same thing for yours, look how it's like this shape is kind of like a sausage, right? Like it's all bendy and stuff. And then like this is too small. So make sure your eyebrows look like this, not like that. It's really important because like I feel like this is contributing a lot to like your expression problem. So I'm gonna save it on Discord so you can check out this eyebrow comparison. And then I'm gonna post it side by side. Okay. So great progress, like the expressions are definitely getting better. Oh, definitely getting better with those expressions, but like still be careful with the eyes, kind of push the design more and really focus on like constructing your eyebrows with more like confident shapes. So like this rectangle that I showed you and then the triangle here, instead of this like really bendy, curvy shapes. Okay, and then for this guy, literally did the same. So like really wobbly, weird shape. And then I made it into like this, like rectangle and then like a triangle. So I'm gonna also save it. Oh, did I accidentally remove the background? Oopsie. Hello? Oh no. Okay. So I'm saving this one for the Discord as well, and I want you to check it out, like look at the changes, and just keep going. So great job, Kevin. See you next week. Okay, next is Taco. Hi, Julia. Hope you have a great day. I am, thank you. Hope you're having a great day too. Last week I got past to lesson 3. I freaking excited doing design stuff, although I'm tired as fuck doing the line weight study. I hope my line weight didn't mess up. Questions: are my eyebrow blocky? Number 2, I have different version on it. Which one is better? What did I mess up? Please inform me. I'm gonna inform you, don't you worry. But first I'm gonna turn on my lamp. Okay, now I'm like enlightened. Okay. Okay. Also, like, Taco, I know why your files are so heavy. I think it's because, like, you have it all as, like, smart objects. So, before you submit, take all of them and click, like, right-click on it and do, like, rasterize layers. And I feel like it's gonna make the file less heavy. So, try doing that. Okay? So that was like last one. This is like not that bad. Oh yeah, really good studies. Really love the free lines. Be careful with the eyebrows though, because like they kind of need some tapering, I feel like. Lips, really good lips. Damn, I want to kiss those lips. They are so sexy. Okay. And then noses. Yeah, also really good. Okay, so we have this one and like this one, and I feel like I prefer this one actually, or this one. I think I prefer this one, but I don't know which one I ended up overpainting. But like those are the changes. These are the changes, right? So it's kind of like usually we would like not draw it as a Phineas nose, but like I feel like it kind of worked too. So I didn't change that. But for the Phineas nose, it's really important. I don't know if you tackled that, but it's also like apparent in here. When you're doing the Phineas nose, it's actually really, really important to draw this little line in here. So you can show that the nose is like wrapping around. So I would add this line in here. And also I added this line in here. So it's like going in here. Other than that, yes, I feel like your eyebrows are blocky. So I introduced some tapering. How you achieve the tapering? So let's do little eyebrows on the side. So the rectangle, you have to think about it as like this line, always a little bit angled. And this one as well. So like see like they're ever so slightly like going in here. And then you just attach the triangle. And that's how you get a eyebrow with the nice tapering, and then you kind of finesse it and stuff. And this line, it can actually be like a little bit blurred. So like this is the eyebrow we want. And like the blocky eyebrow happens when you don't taper these lines. Like, I don't know, like this. Yeah, so basically really important that the shape you're having is having the tapering. So if we were to mark the shapes again, so again, this shape kind of smaller here. So smaller here, like this is how it is in here, and on the other side it's longer. And this is how you get this nice tapering. Okay, and now for the OP. I kind of did, again, like this breakdown for the face. I feel like I did it for somebody today already, but again, like this line in here, then this one, and then like this, and then like that. So you kind of had that, but it was like missing this one in here, and it's really important. So yeah, the outer cheek, and then the eyebrows I changed because they were too blocky. This little wrapping in here. And also like a little bit for the eyes, like even though you did, like I saw you doing this line correctly on the studies, like the same thing needs to be happening on like the, so like see how I made it like wrapping around in here, so like you get like this top, and then like this one is coming like from beneath it, and same here on the other side. But like overall not bad at all. I also like changed the shapes because like again you kind of had similar issue as Alex, so like look at the shapes for the irises. So like this one is like kind of not like this. So see how this one is like wider? This one is like wider, and this one is like narrower, and they need to be like same size. So that's what I also did. But overall, really good for a first try taco. Just like keep going, observe the changes, but I would say really focus for now on the eyebrows and eyes. Everything else you're doing pretty good. So I'm gonna save it for the Discord so you can check it out. Taco. Jesus, takoyaki, taco. Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, so great job. Keep going. 3 more. You can like. I feel like you're pretty much ready. Like the lips, I feel like you mastered them. Maybe if you want to, you can like keep on doing those little studies for the eyes. I feel like it's gonna be beneficial. So great job, see you next week. Next up we have Anthony. Okay, bonjour. Bonjour, Julia. Well, shame I'm back from Belgium, so like no bonjour anymore. Hope you're having a great day. Yes, I am. Hope you're having a great day too. I passed lesson 2 weeks ago, and I've been working on the exercise of lesson 3, so this is my first submission in line weight. Great, you took your time. Really appreciate it. What do you think? Thanks. So we have this one. Yeah, pretty cool. This one also pretty cool. Yeah, but this one kind of fell apart. And I feel the reason for that is kind of like you're not doing the tracing of the features thoroughly enough. So I feel like look how messy your tracing kind of is. Like I barely understand shit, and like, you know, and I cannot even imagine like how you're like analyzing it from that. So look, for example, how I broke down the nose, right? Like this ball is like really where it's supposed to be, where it's like turning, and like in yours it's like kind of like you missed the shapes of this guy's nose. So like this is some kind of nose, it's just that not this dude's nose. And again, the eyebrows, you need to like make them have this tapering. So this kind of shape that I mark on the reference, I'm gonna also make it like that so you can kind of see. So this shape, and then this triangle in here. And it's really important that the triangle is 1/3 of the eyebrow. So if you like mark out the start and the finish of the eyebrow, and then like split it in a 3 equal parts, see, like this is like where the corner of the eyebrow should have been. So I feel like you just need more mileage, and like keep on measuring, work on your eyebrows, and focus on analyzing the shapes more, work on your tracing, make it like more accurate, less messy. So do that, Anthony. Really good, works for like first few works. So I'm gonna save it for the Discord so you can check it out. So yeah, do 3 more, keep going, keep measuring. You just need more mileage and more like focus on shapes. Okay, so great job, Anthony. Next up we have Ruth. Hi Julia, hope you're well. Yeah, I'm well, hope you're well as well. I'm just gonna drink some water. Last time you told me to work on my lines as they were pretty bad. Head down in shape. Okay, due to work, I've not been able to practice or draw as much as I wanted to, but hopefully there are some improvements. I really struggled with the eyes and just getting the perspective right, so please help me out on this if necessary, and anything else you notice. Thank you for your time. So this was last time. Ooh, this dude angry as heck. Oh, this one pretty cool. And this one pretty cool as well. Yeah, and I feel like this, yeah, definitely can see the signs of struggle, because it's like pretty funny, because like this eye is looking like there and like this eye is looking like there. So that kind of happened. But I really like this dude. I feel like I really like the eyes and like everything, but man, this nose is so flat. Like I saw it and I was like, oh my god, why did somebody put a sticker of the nose in the middle of this guy's face? So I kind of focused my overpaint on that. So see how mine is just like way more like varied. So if you like take mine here, or maybe like give me yours and then like put it on the side. So do you see like the difference? So in yours, this was literally like one line, and like look at the reference. It's like, yeah, kind of like that, but it's like our job to make it like more interesting. So like I kind of separated it for the bowl a little bit, make it a little bit like here. And then like I feel like you didn't really capture this, like this angle was kind of like too much out, and like the nostril here was like too small, and he actually has pretty big nostril. And then it's just like this line you did in here, this is like so flat. It's really important for the nose, like really show that there is this, and then the ball has almost like this arrow shape in here, like that. And then it like turns. And this is really great because it's gonna like really show that this cartilage like between your nostrils has to have like this kind of like triangular shape, like this. And then like with this arrow at the top. This is like really important. And in yours, like the cartilage shape was like literally like some kind of like square, and it didn't really communicate it. And how you achieve it is by actually like shaping your nostrils and shaping this arrow shape. So I'm gonna save it so you can check it out side by side. So yeah, I want you to like focus more on the noses, because like now that I changed the nose, I feel like it's really great study. What I also changed, I feel like you exaggerated this bump a bit, so I kind of made it more subtle. And then for the eyes, this eye is really good. All I kind of did is like see how, let me take your eye, second. See how in yours, like I really love how you captured the three planes. So really good job on that. But look how this is like creating like this shape, and it's like really, really triangular. So like that. and it's because you didn't like push this line to come from beneath. So literally all I did was just took this, and then it's like coming out, and you get like this really nice like rounding, and like the eye don't look pinched anymore. So that's what I did, and I want you to like start like doing it more like this. So like you have the top line, and then like you like just a bit of space, so you can see that this is coming from beneath the fur line, like that. And you kind of got it on the other eye, but like for this eye it's especially important. And then the other eye, it was like great shapes again, but you kind of like rotated it. So like you kind of made it point this way, like this way, but on the reference it's like more like, I feel like it's more like lying down, like, or maybe it's just because like of other stuff how you drew it, but I just felt like I took this eye and rotated it a little bit and brought it like closer, and now this is like a really good study. So look at like how those subtle changes, like how much they did. So I want you to like keep working on your eyes, because like I feel like you're not that far off. Let me just tell you some stuff about this one. In here, the biggest issue is that you like those irises, they're like too different from each other. So see how this shape is like that, and then like this shape is like this. So like totally different shapes. So you have to decide. I feel like in this case it would be better to actually make this one more like that. So like a little bit of the bottom showing, hiding beneath it, beneath the bottom eyelid. Okay, and then I feel like this one needs to go a little bit to the left, so he can like look into the camera. So again, pushing this wrapping, like coming from beneath. And now the eyes are like pretty good. But again, the nose is kind of flat. So I feel like you can work still on the noses and the subtle stuff about the eyes. So pay attention to like making the irises symmetrical, and like be super careful with the angles of your eyes, and then like make sure that all your eyes, like this is like coming from beneath it in here as well. It's gonna really help your eyes. So great job, great job, Proof. I'm gonna save both of these for the Discord so you can check out the changes. So this one, I feel like the other one I already saved, did I? Yeah. Okay, and now this one side by side as well. And then here, like, check out the nose changes. So yeah, great job, Ruth. See you next week. Do 3 more, but like, you're getting there, like, if your work looked like this, so literally like change the nose and like do those couple pixels changes to the eyes, like you would be ready. So you're not that far off, just keep pushing. Next up we have Oscar. Hello, Julia. I was pretty busy with work and stuff. I still tried my best with lesson 3. Let's keep it quick and simple. Do you think I'm ready for lesson 4? Ozzy. Well, we will see. So we have this one. This one is really good actually, but I feel like we already have the check for this guy, but like, yeah, probably would get a check if we didn't have it. And this one dude, like, I don't know what happened, but it looks like a different person did this one. So like if we like look at the roof version, so I feel like it's the eyes. Like I feel like yours are kind of not as kind of like your eyes kind of look undecisive, because it's like look how in roof version like she really like did those decisions for the free planes, especially on this one. Also, I think it's a little bit the fact that you're missing that. So if you like do a comparison, uh, look how like this is kind of like going in and creating like this shape with some tapering in here, and yours is kind of more like it's not going like it's kind of more like that. It's like a rectangle, but like without the tapering. So I think that's paying, like adding to it. Then like this eyebrow, if you wanna like wrap it, you have to be more subtle about it. So you kind of have to like make this like not as extreme, so more like that for it to pull it off. Then again, same as roof, you need more like wrapping in here. Same on the other side. But like this, I just have like more issues. And I feel like just like this nose just looked like somebody like pushed it in, like looks really flat. So like just like compare like how I did it for this overpaint and like yours, because it really looks like he like a pug, like somebody like squished his face and now it's like flat. Okay. But I really like this one and I did some overpaint. What I changed is like all I did is like you kind of make those corners, like yes, it's really great that you're making it how we do them in the course with those little triangles, but like you cannot make them like so obvious. So like I made them a little bit smaller and kind of push them to be like just more subtle. And then I really love the nose and like the shapes. And for the eyes, I don't know what is it, but like why do you fade away like the bottom so much? Like you have to like include it. So again, the three lines, this one like make it more apparent, like don't fade it away this much, and this one is coming from beneath it. Also like I finished the irises because like they seemed faded too. And the biggest thing I feel like were the eyebrows. So if we take like your eyebrows and like compare them to like what I did, look at the shapes. So mine is like again this like rectangle that has like tapering, and then here as well. So like this, and then the triangle. And yours was like literally squares. So like no tapering involved. So make sure you're making your eyebrows have some tapering. I'm gonna save it for the Discord so you can check it out. And then like for the side by side. So it's the eyebrows, it's like making the corners a little bit more subtle. It's like not fading away the eyes at the bottom so much. And then like for the hair, I feel like you went too anime, and like actually it's gonna be better if you're gonna go a little bit, like don't finish all the shapes, kind of focus on like separations and not as much on the chunks. So pretty good Oscar, but like you just need more mileage. You just need more mileage, like pay attention to those subtle stuff, work on your eyebrows, and like really be careful with the features. Okay, so great job, keep going, do 3 more, and we'll see each other next week. But great job overall. Next up we have Ibrahim. Thank you, Jules. Okay, you're welcome. So this is old, yeah, pretty weird. Now this one, he looks like he's doing the pog. This one is pretty good. But I wanted to talk about this one because like I feel like this one is really like exposing a lot of issues you're having, Ibrahim, for like the longest time. So I feel like your biggest problem is kind of how everything you do looks really round. Like even this guy, he looks kind of round. So you need to bring in some structure into your studies. So for example, look at the nose. Let me get your nose. Do you see how like these, because those shapes for the nostrils you did, they're like really, really round. They don't actually like communicate the cartilage. They just feel really flat. They're making the nose look flat. Same thing is with this line. It feels like you just did it like that, you know, it's just like a wobbly shape. But what you need to do is like really show that this is like that, and then like this is the cartilage between, and like this shape for the nostril in here, it's also contributing to like showing that. So this really shows like the 3D form, and in yours it's like this is just like a wobbly line, and then this kind of doesn't communicate anything. So it's really important that you like pay attention to that stuff and just like make better shapes for your nostrils. So like this teardrop kind of shapes instead of those like I don't even know those shapes, those really round shapes. And then it's a little bit just the overall like the shapes for the nose. Like I know that this dude has like really round nose, but that doesn't mean that we have to make it this round. Like it just means that you have to bring in some more form, like some angularity into it. So this is exactly what I did. Instead of making it as round as you did it, I kind of made it so it's helping the form even more. So I kind of made it more angular. And lastly, like this kind of like here, like you made it super straight, and like actually on the reference you can even see it. I mean, I can see it for sure. Like there is like a little bit of an angle in here, like this angle and like this angle, and like you kind of missed it. So I added it in and kind of exaggerated it so the dude can look more like he's having some, you know, like some cool protruding cheekbones. Yeah, so this is what I did. I'm gonna save it side by side so you can check out the changes. But the main thing for you is really like bringing in some structure, some like angularity into your studies. So I'm gonna save it for the Discord, so definitely check it out. Actually, I'm gonna do it with the nose on the side so you can like look really closely. So I feel like you need to keep going, like really like focus on adding the structure to the nose now and to the silhouette of the face, but like it's really these nostrils. I feel like it's gonna change your work a lot if you're gonna change that. So great job, Ibrahim. Keep going. We'll see each other next week. Okay, next up we have Angarda. Good day, Julia. Good day, Angarda. This week I focus on merging the three lines of the eye without losing the structure of it and keep working on the eyebrows. I also did my best to keep the quality of my sketches, hoping I'm going in the right path. My questions are, can you give me advice for the iris? I still have trouble matching the direction the iris is pointing to. Do my eyes have the right thickness? Thank you for your time, and Garden. Okay, we'll see about that. P.S. Sorry for lack of memes. I just got a job and that has been taking my time. Oh, congratulations on getting a job. But like, we'll see. So that was last week. Yeah, the three lines kind of too obvious. And now we hear this one and this one. Yeah, I feel like you kind of like took away too much of this like three lines. So I actually overpainted this dude. And I actually like brought in some of that three lines again. Because like I don't think it's like bad to like have them. Because they usually look really good. So see how your eyes kinda looked flat. Especially this one. And now they kinda just look more like angular. Like I know this reference is kinda weird and it's hard to see. But there's actually like this line, right? The middle line, and on the other side as well. And then like this one is like really upright and kind of you have to add a little bit of an eyelash. And then in here and the inside one. And then you have the one going from beneath it. And you have to also make the eyelashes kind of match the situation. So let me zoom in a little bit. So you kind of do like this one, and it needs to be like a little bit longer than the line you have. And then this is like gonna wrap. So going like this and this like that. And in here he has like some weird situation going on, but like I would ignore it and I would just make it normal. So this is kind of what I did also for the overpaint. Just like really pushing the idea of the three lines. Of course there's like some messiness because like I didn't really zoom in. But like that's kind of what you need to be doing. So yeah, like from this like flat eyes to this like structural eyes. So maybe we can like pull out this eye so you can kind of take a really close look. So like see the difference? It's really about this third line in here. So this like needs to go like kind of down. And you have this line. And you have to really make sure that you're like pushing it, and then you have this one going out of it like that. And in yours it was kind of like this line, but then like this line was just like this, and it resulted into like this like fish kind of looking eye. So this is really important. So I'm gonna save it on the Discord so you can check out this little breakdown I did. And then I'm gonna post the side-by-side comparison. Because everything else is pretty cool. It's, oh my god, I must have erased something. So yeah, it's really these eyes, right? Like, I feel like you went from like having the free lines too obvious to making them like too flat now. So I think like we need to like go back a little bit to the free lines being more visible. Like I did it, because like you kind of let go of some of that good structure. Now for your question about like how to make the eyes look in the same direction. It's actually really simple. You just have to like make sure, I think like it's gonna be easier on this dude. You have to like ask yourself first, like you look at the reference and you're like, where is this dude looking, you know? And it's like, this dude is looking in the camera, so he's looking directly at you, but like his head is tilted a little bit to the left. So it means that to compensate for the angle, like the eyes are just gonna go a little bit to the right. And a cool trick that you can always do if you're having struggling with like the eyelids, well, my god, the iris, it's like fade away the irises. So you like don't draw in the irises. And then like do them on the different layer. And you can even like fill them up so you can see better. And then you can just like adjust where do you want them to look. So like, is he looking in the camera now? No. So like you grab it and you're checking. Oh, maybe if I move it a little bit in here, he will look in the camera. And then you take the other one and you also like check. Oh, maybe if I move it a little bit in here, will he look in the camera? He's not looking at the camera still, so like there is still some disconnection. You can also like rotate it to like change the shapes and everything. And after you like find the pose, after you find like the good place, oh, he's still not looking at the camera though. I think it has something to do also with the shape of the eye, so it's kind of hard to do. Yeah, but I would say now he's looking in the camera. So like you are kind of close, but it's like cool to have it on like different layer, and when you like know, you just like make it like less like you just like lower the opacity and you draw the actual eyeballs when you want them, and it should look better, right? And then you like close it so you don't get the filled up. So that would be kind of like my advice for like looking for the place for the irises. But yeah, I feel like in Garden now I would focus on bringing in some of that structure for the eyes. Okay, so great job, keep going, do 3 more. Next up we have Dario. Hi Julia, what should I improve on and to improve and move forward to the next level? Thank you. Yeah, okay, so I opened this submission before and dude, like, you have to step up your tracing game. That's what you need to do. Like, what is this? Like, these planes, super wonky, dude. Like, you can, like, I'm not accepting this. This is like a joke. So what you need to focus on now are really like your tracing. I wanna see like beautiful tracing. So if we look, for example, at where is this one? Yeah, like even this one by Nadir. Like, check out this tracing. Look how everything is just like so well thought of, and it like translates. Look also how good the planes are in here, right? So this is how you get a good work. You have to like really make sure your tracing is really solid. So I feel like your troubles now are kind of coming from like the really wonky planes, because like your eyes are kind of missing the free planes, because like you literally didn't even trace them. So I want you for next week to like make a really good solid tracing of the plane, and I want to see better planes on the actual sketches as well, because those planes are like super off. So I don't want to send you back to lesson 2 just yet. I'm giving you a chance to like step up your planes game, and like if you're not gonna, then you know you can like go back to lesson 2 for a while to kind of get the planes good. But yeah, that would be my advice for now, like work on your planes. Okay, next up we have Kobe. Oh, my overpaint. Hi Julia, I took a break over Christmas, but I'm back now. Last time your feedback is that I just need to do more to get more mileage, so I've submitted 3 more this week. Can I please get some guidance on how to use line variation on the iris to change the eye direction? Thank you, Hobby. So that was last time. Pretty good, especially this one. And now we have this one. This one, pretty good, pretty good. And this one, this dude, a little bit scared, not gonna lie to you. So I feel like you have some issues going on that I don't know where they are coming from. I feel like it may be like lack of measuring and analyzing the reference. So this is kind of the OP I did. So the biggest thing, my man, are these eyebrows. Like, dude. Like, dude, look at this. Like, I'm gonna take it. And fill it up. Like, this is the eyebrow you're having, and like, look, like, what the heck, right? Like, this just looks like 2007 like eyebrows. Where's I need, like, this just looks like this meme. Like, look, those are the same eyebrows, man. Why are you doing that? Like, this is the same. Like, I feel like if we took this eyebrow and like fit it on here, I feel like it would fit her, but like definitely not this dude. Yeah, so like, you know, this is not like, I'm gonna post it to the Discord, so it's gonna like catch you guys like attention or something. But yeah, definitely make the eyebrows like more like the reference, right? So like, this is kind of the shape that's going on the reference, isn't it? So like thicker, and like a little bit of this like tapering in here, and then like the triangle. So that's kind of more like it, right? Okay, and then I also felt like your nose looks like really like squished. So I kind of did a breakdown for you because like your breakdown wasn't like the best. So really look at how there's like so many like subtle stuff going on, and on your tracing you just did it like super simple, and that's what the result you kind of got. And like look at this nose, look how you can like actually feel the ball in here. So like that would be the ball, and you get like this little angle in here, and it like contributes to the ball. And then you have like this, and even this is like broken down into like this line, and then like this one going in. It's really important to like really analyze the nose. So like look at your nose and like how I did it, right? So this kind of looks like some kind of anime nose, and this one just feels more human. Next thing was kind of like the opening of the mouth. You made it too big. Like opening for the mouth, always, 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 always smaller than the reference, or like the same size, but usually smaller, never ever bigger than it is on the reference. So I made it smaller. Then for the outer, like this is not how it's like, this is just like looking like he kind of has it going on, but it's like not the sexiest thing, so I kind of simplified it into like just 2 lines. And now for the eyes, I feel like for the irises, like you made the irises like too small. Like look on the reference how literally like the shape for the iris kind of like a pizza shape, like it's like this triangle, and in here as well. Like I see just like little pizzas, you know, like you can have that, maybe like make it, whoa. Yeah, like this, and it's just like just missing some like good pepperoni on it. So you have like pizza slices. Yeah, like they're kind of like pizza shaped, and that's kind of the vibe. And like on your on yours, it's kind of like your irises are like really round, and you can see like too much of the bottom in here. So I kind of went more for the pizza vibe for my OP, so I made them bigger, so you don't see that much of the bottom plane in here. It's like hid beneath the 3 lines. And also really important, like make sure in this angle you get this situation of the, like let me take this one from yours. So see how you have to have like this kind of going in, and this is like going under it. And in yours it was just again like ending here and not even like connected. So it's really, really important to do it like that. So I'm gonna save it for the Discord along with the pizza. Yeah. So that will be like all the things, you know, that you need to like kind of pay attention to, because like right now your studies are kind of like suffering with some design issues. So that would be really important to like really like study the changes I did, because they will like make or break your sketch. So in conclusion, work on your eyebrows, work on your eyes and the irises, pay attention to the shapes on the reference. Same goes for the, pay attention to the shapes of the nose on the reference as well. And make the opening of the mouth always smaller than it is on the reference. So please do that, Colby, and we'll see each other next week. Okay, next up we have Artyom. Hi Julia, thank you for advices. Am I ready for lesson 4? Peace. We will see. So we have this one. They just says not the 2007 eyebrows, Crescent millennial. Yeah, don't do that. Like I'm Gen Z, and like we all the way Gen Z, we want the good thick eyebrows with some cool tapering and stuff. Like don't give me that 2007 shit. Okay, so this is first and this is second, and like I like everything about them but the eyes and eyebrows. So I did a little overpaint for this because like I feel like you need to like focus more on the shapes on the reference. Can I like actually get it like that? Because like right now you're like the eyes you did kind of look like a puppy dog or something. And if we take these here, oh my maybe in here actually. So if we do a little bit of comparison of the three lines, like you make the eyes like too opened. So it's actually more like this line, then this line, and this one in here. Like you can clearly see the angle is more like that, and yours is like really upright. So it's more like this. Same in here. And then this is kind of like that. Like yours just felt like really like different. Like those are somebody's eyes, but those are not Timothy. I mean this model's eyes. And then we have this one coming from below, really round. In here. And then kind of the iris, you have like just a little bit of space in here, and you have actually more space. So he kind of like it's looking like that, like he's like dangerous and shit. And we cannot really see like the upper eyelid, but it's always important to make it like that, and then like tapering in, and yours actually like tapering the other side. So make sure you're like tapering it inside. So like now if you do a comparison of like yours, like this line is like shorter, and then like this line is like kind of like this, but it's like different. This one is too long because like this one is too short. And then like this line, I feel like this is where it really like went wrong, because like the angle is like this, and like actually on the reference it's more like this, like lying down, and like this. And this is kind of how I did it on the overpaint. So I'm gonna save these little changes on the Discord so you can check them out. So yeah, and then for the eyebrows, okay, let me get rid of this. Now for the eyebrows, like you have to always make sure that you have like this shape in here, and it has some tapering. Also like on the other side as well. Like that, and then you have the triangle, and the triangle is usually like 3/4 of the whole eyebrow. So like this, and in yours it's just like there is some tapering, but like something is happening with the triangle. It's like not working. So if we like do the same tracing on yours, it's like it's kind of like you're making the rectangle this kind of wobbly shape, and like that. So like see the difference in the shapes. I'm gonna save this one as well. So it's really about the eyes now, I feel like. So I'm gonna post the side by side as well. Whoops. So I think like you need to focus more on the eyes and like really capturing what's happening on the model. And like also be careful with the eyebrows. Make sure you're doing these shapes that I think I removed. Okay. Yeah, but like how I did it on the other slide. So you're pretty close, but like make sure you're paying attention to everything, because like feel like you're paying attention a lot to like the shape of the face, you're paying a lot of attention to like the nose and the lips, and like it works fine. But like for the eyes, you're really like going like just getting like some inspiration from the reference instead of like really like focusing on like the shapes that are happening. So I want you to treat the eyes how you're treating everything else. So like really like whatever is happening on the reference, it needs to be like on your sketch. So focus on that, Artyom, and we'll see each other next week. Okay, good job. Next up we have Alan. Hi Julia, hope you're doing well. Last week you said my lines were getting better, but I still have some design issues. I went on Discord and studied from people who already passed lesson 3. This week I was only able to complete 2 exercises due to my schedule. It's cool. I don't have any questions, just want to see my progress. Thank you, Alan. Okay. So this was last week. And now we here and here. Yeah. And this one is actually pretty cool. But like I already did this OP today for Valentina, I believe. So maybe let's pull it out. So like everything I said about the eyes, it was kind of at the beginning of the live stream. About like these eyes for Valentina, I did like the like really thorough like breakdown of these eyes, and I feel like it's literally gonna be the same for you, because like both your and Valentina's work are pretty similar, but again like the downfall was kind of the eyes. So rewatch that part of the stream if you can, download this image and like check out how am I like thinking about the eyes. And for this guy, I feel like the biggest issue in here was really the nose. Like look how like your nose literally look like the laying nose, right? So you get like this. Like this just looks like a laying nose that you put like nostril on. And so like you need to kind of maybe focus more on like breaking it down on the reference. Like I feel like you actually broke it down like more complex, but just in the freehand you went really like too simple, and it ended up making the nose look kind of too flat. So I wanted to bring in some structure. So see, this is how I did it. So let me take it from here. So first of all, like let me also like wrap the model's nose. So see how like this model's nose is like, this is like a really big nostril, so it's good you didn't make it as big, but it's really important to like make this angle here happen so you can really like, and also this angle here so you can like see the cartilage. So like the cartilage is like this, and then you have this kind of like, I don't know what is it, but like a lot of people like don't make this kind of like arrow shape for the bottom of the ball, but it's actually like giving you so much structure, so never like miss this opportunity. So this should be like going more in, like this arrow, and then like there's like a little bit of this like ball, like it's really visible, so I kind of made it more like apparent, and then like this is super straight, so in comparison you can like really clearly see that the ball is like separate from the bridge, and it's actually a really good look. And then like, yeah, really important, this I made more upright because I feel like it's like that on the reference. And really important, the nostrils. So like, look how tall the nostril is in here, right? And look how like short, like this is like totally different shape. So like this is kind of the shape on the reference, and your shape is like more horizontally elongated. So all I did is like, I did the same shape that is on the reference, and same thing on the other side. Like, look at the shape of this nostril. Like, it's like kind of like this, like that, and it's like round in here, and then it's like going in. And yours was like, look, like this, you made it like point the other way, so like this angle like is in here, and you made it point the other way. So you have to like observe this stuff, because it's like a key to making your nose feel like the model's nose. So like, observe the shapes. So that's really important. So I'm gonna save it maybe like with this or without this, maybe like without this, so you can like really analyze it from up close, Alan. But yeah, like that would be really important for you now, like really making the association in your brain between like how we like break down stuff in the planes and how it like translates to the line weight. Because I feel like you're kind of like you understand it on the tracing, but then you don't do it on the freehand. So make sure you're kind of observing these shapes, and like make sure that whatever you draw, like the eye, the lips, the nose, it always has to like feel really 3D. Because as I said, this just looked like a lay-in with some two holes. Lay-in nose with two holes. That's kind of was the vibe that I was getting. So let me show you it side by side, like that. Okay, so I'm gonna save it for Discord so you can like look at it side by side, but like make sure you're really observing the other, like the close comparison, because it's like really important. So yeah, focus on that and just keep going. Rewatch the part that I did about the eyes for Valentina for this dude for some guidance, and like look at this comparison. So great job, keep going, we'll see each other next week. Okay, next up, we actually finished with the planes. So now we finished with the line weights, and now we're going into the planes, and first we have Simon. Hi Queen. Okay, disclaimer, this is like my best friend in real life, so you know, he joined the curse. Hi Queen, hi King. Please forgive me my incompetence, for I only made 2 planes. Nobody likes sides anyway though. Well, I don't like sides, but like some people like them. And yeah, please critique, tell me if my lines got better, and have a lovely day. Okay, I will. Maybe some Minecraft later, huh? After the stream. God bless Mochi Supremacy. Yes, God bless Mochi. I don't know where that guy is. Okay, Kramer, what's going on in there? Julian B. I love this. This should be like your like picture for like your your background for Facebook or something. This just like summarize our entire friendship. Okay, and a nice doodle. Yes, I can confirm this is how he looks like. Exactly this. Okay. So let's see. So I did an OP, but so those are his old planes. He kind of didn't submit them for a live stream because, you know, we just like meet up and I would do a critique like in real life. So yeah, they actually weren't that bad. Just the lines were really shitty. In here as well. Jesus Christ, like for these lines you actually need like the how is it called? Like this thing that detectives use to like look at it, to like, you know, see the lines because they're like so invisible. And now we hear this week, and actually pretty solid plays. Especially this one, like I really love the cheekbones on this one, the lips. I kind of did some changes, so like the biggest issue were the eyes, but like don't you worry, like I swear everybody struggles with eyes on this live stream. Nobody is like left untouched by them. So that's kind of the OP for the eyes. So I feel like you kind of like made the like it's just like the irises, like it looks like this iris is like looking like here and this one is like looking here, so he's a little bit cross-eyed. And then like the proportions, like whatever you're doing for the eyes, you have to make sure that whatever is happening on like this eye is happening on this eye. And like I can see that this line is like shorter in here and this one is longer, and like it's a goddamn front, so like everything is symmetrical. The same way as in lay-ins, for the fronts, like whatever is happening, just keep it super symmetrical. And it's also true for the planes and then line weight. So this is all I did. Like I kind of made them more similar, and I made the irises look more into the camera. So like if we take yours from here, so I feel like maybe you can like see the differences. So like they just have like really similar proportions of everything. I also, this is what I told you before, to make sure that these lines are like going in and forming this little triangle. Also, for some reason, I don't know if you like maybe missed it in like the course information, but where the fuck are your tear ducts? Like, yes, you're supposed to draw the tear ducts. This is a really important part of the eyes, so you know, don't miss out on them tear ducts. And I feel like it's also why they look so like so much shorter, because they're like missing the tear duct literally. Yeah, I elongated them for the tear duct because like you were missing it, so I literally like added it. Yeah, it kind of looks like a biblical angel now. Okay, so yeah, that would be like really important stuff for the eyes. Also, I feel like you should use a smaller brush for your tracing, because it's like thick as heck, and like I can barely, like you can barely see the eyes, and like the thicker your line is, the more vague you can allow yourself to be, and this is like literally the opposite of what we want in the tracing. So I'm not saying to like use a super small brush for the tracing, but like if this is what you have, I would be like this. So like, so not like this, not going like super small like that, but like not as thick, so maybe something in the middle, so you can kind of see more what's happening on those eyes. So yeah. So that would be like really important about the eyes. So like before, after, before, after, before, after. Then next thing I changed was kind of the nose. So like again, I feel like you need to now start to kind of observe the shapes on the reference more, because like literally if you like went with this nose to like the line weight, you're gonna have a stroke. So first thing, look at the reference, look at the angle of this wing. So like that's kind of the angle, and that's kind of the angle, and yours is like literally going like that, like super more upright. So this is what I changed. I made this angle more like how it is on the reference. And I also made the nostrils be more like the reference, because like you don't see, like if we measure these nostrils from here to here, and then we like take it over to the reference, like there is no nostril, like this should be like half the size of it. So this is what I did. Well, what did I do? Oh shit. Okay. So this is what I did. I just made them smaller, and I made it like made the nose capture more the shapes for the model. So I think this is gonna be like your next focus. So like just first of all breaking down the eyes like a little bit better. You know, really focusing on like making the model look into the camera, draw the tear duct in, and like really make them symmetrical, whatever you're doing. And then for the nose, like observe the shape better, but, oh, and also like small stuff, but like the F-boy plane top is supposed to be more like that. But it's like not that important. But your cheekbone, man, perfect. Really love those cheekbones a lot, actually. One of the best cheekbones I've seen in my life. So like if not for the like lines in here that they're kind of like stiff, I feel like that would be like a green check for sure, because because of those cheekbones. So yeah, for the other guy, pretty much same issues. It's just like this eye, it's kind of crooked. So I would take it, rotate it a little bit so it can be like more, and like again, you need to kind of add the tear duct. So add the tear duct, this line. Also build up the lines for the nostril, the lines for the eye more. And then like show that this is kind of like coming from the beneath of this. So like that. And then this line needs to be more upright. And again, this, and this. Yeah. So keep working on those eyebrows, fucking eyebrows. Keep working on those eyes. Keep working on your lines. I feel like they can get a little bit less robotic. Now they feel really stiff. So I'm assuming what you're doing is like you're just doing that, and then you're like erasing this. So like kind of keep it more organic. Like, I don't know, maybe come to my place so we can like discuss what you're doing, because like those lines, I don't know what's happening. So yeah, great job for this one. I'm gonna save it for the Discord so you can check out the changes. So yeah, that would be it. Work on the eyes, make them symmetrical, and pay attention to the shapes on the reference. So great job, keep going, and we'll see each other next week. Okay, next up we have Sydney. Hey Julia, how is it going? It's going well. How is it going for you, Sydney? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I am. Questions and observations. Give me a little second. I need to change the playlist. What do I listen to? Okay, maybe this. Oh, can I change it? Okay, it worked. Hello? Oh my goodness, did my Spotify just had a stroke? Hope it's like not streaming from my PC. I'm gonna get fucking copyrighted. Jesus Christ. Oh, it did. Oh. Okay. Now we all good. A little bit of technical difficulties. Okay. Okay, so questions and observation. Last week you said to me to work on ice. Did it got better? Okay, we'll see. Also got a critic from Mayan, the first one, and he. That's a she. Mayan is a she. Okay, like I know, her name kind of confusing, but I can like confirm that's a she. So I'm gonna like slap an S in here, so like you can like avoid confusion. Okay, she said this, and I corrected the second one. I didn't got any critics. So what are your thoughts on it? Yeah, this one I saw on the Discord. Yeah, she like, yeah, you applied the feedback real good, real good. Can you like for the next, like, don't send me the lane like the lane underneath the planes, because it's like hard to see stuff. So yeah, here like definitely the eyes got better, and in here we kind of like, you kind of made him look like he has some kind of makeup, so I kind of changed it, tried at least to make the 3 lines more apparent. So see how like in yours it was just kind of vague, you couldn't really tell where is like each line and stuff. So I kind of like made it more separated, the 3 lines. It's like really important to like show that there's like 3 of them. So you have like, you have this line, hello, have this, hello, thank you. So you have this line, and it's also in here, and then like the inside line, and then we have this line. So it's really important to make it super apparent. So keep working on those lines, keep submitting to Discord, because like I saw it. I saw how Maya did the OP in here somewhere. Yeah, so like this is exactly what I want you to like think about, like how she shows you on this little tracing. So yeah, I feel like you applied the feedback, so I feel like maybe do some more 3/4 so we can check out if you like improved in 3/4 for that. And yeah, just do some more and like really keep focusing still on those eyes, because they still need some help, okay? So good job, Sydney. Keep going, keep working on the eyes, keep submitting to the Discord. Really good job, okay? Next up we have Martin. Hey Julia, got 3 new ones for you, hope you like them. Have a nice stream. Thank you so much. I switched to Clip Studio Paint, so I still have to play with the brush settings. Thanks for helping. Oh, okay. Did you switch from Photoshop then? Why would you? So weird. Okay, so this is old one. Yeah. This is new one. This, yeah, I can see the struggle with the lines. Oh yeah, but this one is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Whoa. This one, whoa, what happened? The woman was too stoned to speak. Oh gosh. Okay. So maybe let's talk about like this one. Because in here, like I feel like if we let me get this. Is it called papier copia? Are you Polish? What's happening? Okay. So I feel like if we take this guy on top of the reference, I feel like I don't know, because like his nose just feels so big. Yeah, look at this. Like literally look at the like you made the nose like totally bigger and different size. The eye is in the wrong place. I don't know, like do we like measure it according, maybe it's like that, but then like look, the chin is not lining up, so you need to like, and you also like it's coming from the tracing. Like his nose, maybe let's do a little tracing together. So obviously we have the jaw and stuff. So the jaw, we have the eye area, and we have this coming from the eye area. Then we have the cheekbone. Actually, maybe longer. Like this. F-boy plane. And then we have this. Okay, so that will be kind of the tracing. For the cheekbone, actually, this should be pointing a little bit more like this, because it needs to line up with the perspective of everything else. So something like this. So you can like, and maybe the F-boy a little bit longer. So you can get like this nice feel of the circle. Like that. Okay, and then for the nose. Look how small the nose actually is. There is a little bit of this plane showing actually. A little bit of the ball. So I feel like all of your mistakes kind of came from the tracing. So also make sure that your cheekbone is like really like angular, and it doesn't have all these like this, and it's like really elongated. And then you have like all this and stuff, but this kind of captured better. So yeah, if we look at the shape comparison of like this shape, really like clear, and then like yours like really long. I feel like you need to like spend more time into like understanding the shapes on the reference, on the tracing. And then like remember that the shape above it needs to be like roughly the same shape. So it's just like the same shape, the same rectangle, but like wrapped. And this is exactly what's happening on mine. And in yours, there are like two different stories, like this shape and the shape for the cheekbone. See that? So I feel like you need to be spending more time on the tracing and like double check the proportions to make sure that everything is like super clean and everything is like really well like thought of, because it's gonna like help you a lot. So Martin, I feel like you need to work on your tracing, work on your cheekbones, because like you traced it, like why would you trace it when there's like no jaw in here? Like I don't understand. Like his jaw is in here. Like what's up with that? So yeah, make sure you're like drawing the references how they are. Make sure you're having a proper tracings. And yeah, so I'm gonna save this one for the Discord. Spend more time on your tracings, measure more, make sure your proportions are intact and everything is like adding up. And yeah, so do that and keep going. Okay. Next up we have Łukasz. Hi, I passed the lesson 2 last week and here I am. The reference I used this time felt kinda tricky. It's the slightly awkward angle between the 3/4 and the front view where you barely see the other side of the face. So I hope the planes look alright. I've been doing some lesson 2 before joining Patreon as well, and I've attached an example so you can see what's going on. Okay, and Hugh on the chat says, "Hi Julia, I'm late." Oh, no problem. Okay. So that's the high. And this is, do you have, oh, it's your first time. Okay. And that was before. Okay. Yeah, it weren't that bad even like before the Patreon. It's from the course, right? Yeah. See, like the course on its own also works, but like you can get the extra push. So I feel like I really like the nose and I really like the lips and I really like the hair breakdown, but I feel like your cheekbones, they're a little bit too small. So I'm actually gonna like do it on the reference. So of course we have like that. Let me get some, maybe this color. So we have like this angle and like this. Then we find this. And we connect it. And we like get rid of that. I think it needs to be more tilted. So first we have this. Then the F-point line. And we connect it. So yeah, kind of more like this. And then the sword plane in here. So yeah, a little bit bigger. And then like, because it's like this awkward angle, we actually don't see this part of the cheekbone on the other side. So we only would get like the triangle. Without like pushing like this in here. And that would be kind of it. Yeah, so a good rule of thumb to like measure if your cheekbone is correct is again like look at the shapes. So this shape in here, you know, if I like mark it, this should be like the same, roughly the same size as the one like above it, the one that is wrapping. So this one. See, like they're like roughly the same size. The only difference is that this one is like more straight and this one is more wrapping. And if we look at yours, it's like this. This one is like super small. Can I get yeah, this. So this is like really small. And then like this one is like really big in comparison. So make sure that you're like making your cheekbones bigger and that the shape above it is roughly the same size. So this is kind of things that you need to work on in your tracings. And then of course in the freehand, but like focus on the tracing for now. So great job, Łukasz. Keep going, just do more, focus on those cheekbones because they are like the biggest issue right now. Okay, so I'm gonna save it for the Discord so you can check it out. Okay, so great job, keep going, we will see each other next week. Okay, next up we have Lena. Hey Julia, it's been a while since I submitted to the live stream, but last time you passed me on from lesson 1 to 2. Okay, last time you said I should be careful to make the head round because I was making them look too much like squares. I'm still struggling with the eye area and 3/4 view. Anyways, thanks for your time. Okay. So we here. Okay. Yeah, I can see the signs of struggle in here. Whoa, this hair is so interesting. Okay, I feel like you need to kind of pay more attention when you're tracing stuff. Because like you kind of got like this entire stuff like wrong, like in here. So it's like actually should be like more like this. And then like that. And then the eyes. It's like we have this line. And like this line. And then this one, like that, more upright. This one kind of like this. And then like this line. And in here, this line. And then we have the iris. And then we have the upper eyelid. So same thing, 3 planes. This one, and this one is wrapping. And then like this one. Again, let me like make sure you can see that this one is here, but it's wrapping. And then this one. Like this. This one is like that. And this one is kind of wrapping like that. And then we have like 3 planes coming from this. So like that. So a little bit smaller than how you did it. And then we find the jaw. So yeah, like how you did it's kind of cool. Then we connect it, right? And we get rid of this part. And then we find the cheekbone, right? So we have the maybe a little bit smaller brush. But it needs to be like more chill, like again, the shapes. So I feel like you need to spend more time on your tracing so they can like look more like that. So you make sure that everything is clear and you know what you're doing. So that would be kinda it. Again, I'm gonna like show you the comparison of the shapes. So like you have this shape, like that. And then we have the other shape, like that in here. And they are like roughly the same size, just this one is wrapping. And look at the shapes that you're having. They are all like super like bendy. Like this one is going like this, and this one is kind of straight. So keep this shape really like angular, like that. See? Like how I did it on the tracing. And this one you can like, yeah, like wrap it how you did it. And then like be careful with the eyes, because like look how, like if we like measure this eye, so like from here to here, and then like if we take this measurement over the eye, like look how much smaller your eye is, right? Like there's like this whole area, and I would make it like even bigger. So work more on your tracing, make sure you're measuring stuff a lot, like these eyes. But other than that, really good job. I really like the way you're like breaking down the nose. Just make sure you're like filling up your nostrils. Filling up your nostrils, because they cannot be just C's, they need to be like filled up. So make sure you're doing that. So like this, okay? So I'm gonna save it for the Discord so you can check out, Lena, the change, like the tracing that I did. And yeah, I feel like you just need to keep going. Make sure you're spending a lot of time on your tracing, because it kind of looks like you're rushing it. And also like your lines, they are too thin, so use a bigger brush, okay? So great job, keep going. Next up we have Julian. Give me a second because I need to take off my hoodie. Okay, I'm back. Way better. Okay. Julian says, hello Julia. Last week I had issues with the eyes, the three upper lines, and missed the comma shape for the nostril. What do you think about this week? That was last week. Yeah, trouble with the eyes. Okay. This week, definitely better, better nostrils in here as well. Okay, let's maybe talk a little bit about this one, because I feel like we have this one pinned as a good example. So let me grab that. So if we kind of compare the two, I think like it's kind of lining up now. So if we look at like your eyes and like these eyes, look how these just like feel more like they sit on this face really like well, right? So I think the biggest like thing is that this eye and this eye, they have like the same angle, and in yours this one has like this angle and this one has like this angle, so this one is too angled. Oh shish. Okay, so first thing I would do with this, I would grab this eye and I would straighten it so it matches the other eye. So that would be first thing. So like, can I, hello? Yeah, like this, okay? So like before, like a little bit crooked. Then like, look how on the example work, like this plane is like way more like showing. So like, I think like you need more build up. Because like you're doing the eyes with the same lines as you do everything else, and eyes kind of like, see right here, they need more build up. Like that. Same for the irises. Then if we look at the, like, always make sure that this line is kind of going in. And you're separating these three lines. So same as in here. Okay. So that would be kind of it. And now let's kind of look at the nose. Like, it's just like, your just kind of feels like bulbous and like it doesn't feel 3D. So I really like how this person did it, because it's just like really like looks like it's sitting on the face. So I would do the same thing. So see how this nostril is like way more like this kind of, and then like this one just have like this little thing in here going on, and it kind of really helps the nose to feel 3D, because like you're showing this cartilage in here. So this in here, and this then make it more angled. And really important, make sure you're doing it like, you're doing a little bit of an arrow in here, and it's gonna immediately look more 3D. Like before and after. See? Like, look at this nose. Before, like really bulbous and like flat. Now it's like actually really 3D. Okay? So that would be what I want you to focus on. So I'm gonna open this up a little bit. Let me so yeah, so like you can like look more at this like this work and kind of like analyze it, but like that would be like the biggest thing. So add more line weight to the eyes, and make sure that they are like matching, and like be careful with the angles. Remember how I showed you that this eye is more like this and this one is more like that, and they need to like follow kind of the same perspective, and like keep working on like showing the 3D structure of the nose. So like make sure you're working more on the shapes for your nostrils and do this little cross arrow in here and just like study good example like this, because this nose is really pretty and I really like it. So great job, Julian. Work on the stuff that I mentioned and we'll see each other next week, but great job. Okay, next up we have Crystal. Hi Julia, I hope you recovered from COVID and are doing better. Yeah, I actually am, so it's all good. Last week you told me to make my dudes look less alien-like, so I followed some of the tips you gave me. Not sure how I did, so I'm looking forward to your feedback. We'll see. No questions this week, just wishing you a fun week. Thank you, have a fun week as well. Thanks in advance, Krista. So last week, oh yeah, a little bit alien-like, but not bad at all. And now we're here. And I literally just talked about this guy. Okay, but like, let's keep talking about him. Okay, so I feel like, where is that I just did? Am I blind? I cannot see it. I love it when I feel like I'm blind. Where is it? Am I tripping? Did I not save it or something? Hello? Hello? I'm literally blind. I'm legally blind, guys. Did I not save it? Please don't tell me I didn't save it. It was shit. Oh my god, did I not save it? Oh Jesus. Okay, I'm literally I'm too tired. But I have to finish the live stream. Okay, that was a little bit of an oopsie, but we good. Okay. So let me take this one. Oh, this is not this. Hello? Okay. If we kind of compare this again. It's just like, look at like your work and like this work in here. You may kind of realize how like your work just feels kind of like robotic again, a little bit like, maybe it's like not anymore like alien, but it's just like too like not organic enough. So if you look even at like the outer cheekbone in here, right? Like, why would you do it like this while on the reference it's literally like so long, like this long, and then it goes in. So pay attention to like the silhouette and also look at this angle in here. So this angle goes like that, and then like your angle is like this. Like this is way more angled than like it shouldn't be that angled. So pay more attention to like everything, like the angles of stuff. That's really crucial to making a good work. Same thing as I would say this is like this literally like super square, so you need to make it more subtle. So like kind of round it up just a bit so it's not that obvious. This shouldn't be like that. And what's happening, like look at this messiness, like why, like this is not how you do a nostril, right? Like how we do a nostril is just like this and then you connect it. So like before and after, like this messiness in here. And the same thing as Julian, like make sure that your nostril is like communicating form. So more like that. Like on this one. So that would be more like it. Same in here. This wrapping and this little thing. You kind of did this arrow thingy, so it's cool. Like I would push it even more. See how immediately the nose got like way more like cleaner and like more structural. And for the eyes, I feel like you kind of like you did kind of cool, but it's like not feeling like this guy. Like I kind of like lost the vibe. So I feel like you need to like just focus more on like capturing the likeness of these people. Like look at the angle for this eye. Like it's way more like kind of this, and everything on like yours just feels more like this angle. I feel like that like on the reference it's a little bit going to up and to the right, and I feel like everything on your is like following this angle. So like this is going this way, this is going this way, this is going this way, and then like the eyes, I feel like they just like kind of lost it. Like they are going more to like it's just different angle. I struggle to explain it, oh my god, but that's what I'm saying. So I feel like what you need to do is like clear up your stuff, like watch out for the angles, Crystal, like really like make them look like the references. Like this looks kind of weird, right? But it's just like a structural version of this dude, and this just kind of looks like some kind of robot version of him. So work on that, Crystal. Just like pay attention to the silhouette, pay attention to the shapes, pay attention to the shapes that the nostrils are making, pay attention to the angles, like this angle in here, like this. That'll be my biggest advice. So I'm gonna save it so you can check it out and just like do more, pay attention, study stuff from the Discord. So great job, Crystal. We'll see each other next week. Okay. Next up we have Hugh. Okay. Hi Julia, last week you told me my cheekbone was small and used bigger line. Oh, those are my OPs, yeah. A lot of struggles with the cheekbones. When I did this front view, I felt it's so much harder than the 3/4 and profile view because it got so much subtle thing to care on. I'm not ready for lesson 3 yet, but I still want to submit my plan to get your critique. My plan is go more deep in front views this week. What do you think and any advice for me? Thank you in advance for your help, Hugh. Okay, so that was last week. Yeah, 2 small cheekbones. And now, well, what's up with everybody doing this guy today? Oh my god. Okay. Hugh, I feel like you need to measure more. Okay. So now I feel like you kind of solved the issues with cheekbones. But look at the eyes. Like, look how tiny this eye is. Like, it's literally like this big. And if we like take it to the reference, like, look. It's like so much of the eye is like still going on that you didn't capture. And like, have you tried like putting these planes on like top of the reference? Like, I feel like it's gonna be like totally 2 different stories. Yeah, see, like it's just like not lining up. I mean, it kinda is lining up, but it's like you're kind of like missing the point. It's like you're not drawing only the inside, like the white part, you're also like drawing the whole eye structure. So like even though this is kind of the white, the eye white, like the eye is actually like longer. Like this. You need to like also draw that like tear duct. So really like way bigger than how you had it. And then this is going from beneath it. Like this, and then same thing for the other side. Way too small. I think I'm gonna actually grab it and just make it bigger. So same thing, bigger. His eye is not that small, man. I still feel like they're a little bit small, but I guess it got better. No, I still need to be bigger. They still feel so small. Okay, I feel like they got a little bit better, but it's hard to fix it now. Yeah, but something like that's like already looking so much better. Like so small, and this is more it. Okay, so I feel like the biggest thing now are those eyes. Like, man, you need to like measure them more and make them bigger. Because like the eye is not only like the shape of the eye white and stuff, it's like also like how it's working together. So yeah, make sure you're showing the free lines and like you're building the lines more, and like your eyes needs to get bigger, thicker lines. So I think that would be what you should work on for next week. And this, yeah, I feel like you showed too much of the back triangle in here as far as cheekbones go. So it should be actually more like, if we have that, like you showed like a lot of this back triangle in here, and it's actually like, it's gonna be literally like maybe like a line like this. Like this. I think it needs to be higher. Okay, like that. Like this. So yeah, definitely like you pushed it too much like this, and you showed too much of the back triangle, and like the same thing about the eyes. Like again, if we measure your eyes, and put it on top of the reference, literally like, again, so much smaller. So for next week, please like do more front so I can see you understanding this cheekbone in the front, and then like work on your eyes, make them bigger and show the free planes more if you can. So that would be it for you, Hugh. I'm gonna save this one for the Discord so you can check it out, and also this one. Okay, So great job, Hugh. Keep going, keep working, and we'll see each other next week. Okay, next up we have Fer. Hi Julia, hope you're having an awesome day. Yes, I am. Last week you told me that the planes were good, but I only submitted one, so you told me to submit more, so I did 2 more. Let me know what you think. Okay. Let's see how it, okay, let me see. So that was last week. Yeah, pretty good, but like only one? Come on, I need to see more. Whew, okay. Good call, I asked for more. Okay. So in here, actually, I feel like the only stuff that's like bothering me is the nose, actually. Actually, I like those eyes. The only thing about these eyes is kinda I would add more weight and like kinda connect everything more together. But I feel like these eyes could like even work out in lesson 3. So this one is like more wrapping, and then like make sure like this is going more like that. Okay, so the nose. Like never show like this indentation on, like it's only on this side, this stuff. It needs to be like more straight on the other side. So keep it straight if you want to. Like I feel like this nose could have like some of this like going out thingy. But then you need to like move this part. Like that. And then you can kind of do it. So more like this. This needs to be more like that. This is too apparent. And kind of show a little bit of this arrow in here. So kind of like see like before this abomination of a nose and now here. And look actually how good your eyes were. You just needed some more build up. Yeah, so I feel like pretty good, still pretty good. Oh my goodness, no. No, this hair, what are you? What is this? Are we going, is it like a window? Oh my god, like get rid of this. And if you want to do something, like what we'll do, I feel like maybe like this and that, and you can kind of like separate it, but like don't do weird stuff. Okay. So far pretty good again. But I want you to like now add some tear ducts to your eye and like just make them more like more build up, just like more subtle, and like try to capture that this one is like on the top and then this one on the bottom is like going underneath it. Same in here. You can try doing that and work on your noses so they are like less complicated. Yeah, less complicated, more simple, but like they need to like communicate the form more. So I'm gonna save this one for the Discord so you can check out these nose changes and the eye changes. So yeah, great job, Fer. Just keep going, work on the noses, and we'll see each other next week. Okay, next up we have Elsie. Hi Julia, hope you're having a great day. Yes, I am. 2 weeks ago, Hugh said, thank you Julia, I'll be back next week. Okay. 2 weeks ago, work on the silhouette of the face and the hair. Work on silhouette of the face and the hair. So silhouette, this week, can you please help me with the eyes on the layer drawing too? Thanks. Yeah, the silhouette, and yeah. Okay. Now we here. Okay. Okay. Can you please help me with the eyes on layer 2 drawing? Okay, I can, but like you still need to like, I don't know, like, because like look at the shapes in here. Like it's still like the silhouette stuff. So this guy is literally like this. This goes in. This. Then it's like that. And then for the jaw, it's like that and this. And then for the hair, and if we put it on top of yours, like this is like totally not it, right? So I feel like Elsie, you may need to kind of go back to lesson 1 for like to just like refresh yourself a little bit, because like all of the like you wouldn't draw this kind of nose on the lay-in, so you know, like it wouldn't be acceptable for the lay-in. So I feel like a good idea now would be to like go back a little bit to like lesson 1, so you can like get better at like capturing like those subtle stuff about silhouette, because like this is like the function of the good lay-in, is to really give you like this good structure for like the jaw and for like everything, so you can kind of put planes on it. So I feel like you're maybe like slacking a little bit on the lay-ins. So just for the test, like maybe for the next week, submit to lesson 1 with some lay-ins, so I can like check out how you're doing with the lay-ins, and then if they're gonna be cool, you're gonna go back to lesson 2, and if not, we're just gonna like fix those core issues, so you can have like easier time in the planes later. So I'm gonna save it on the Discord, so you can like check out what I'm looking at for the silhouette. And yeah, good job, but like let's go back a little bit for the lay-ins so you can have easier time later. Okay, but like don't worry, it's like not like super bad, it's not that bad, it's just like it's gonna like help you in the long run, because it's gonna be easier to make the planes on a good lay-in. So please do that, Elsie. Okay, next up we have David. Oof, cool colors. Okay. First, thank you so much, really useful. You're so welcome, Fer. Okay. Hi, Julia. Last week you told me to define where the pupils of the eyes are looking and to stop adding a little detail of the nose. Last week I couldn't submit my HV, so I added one extra study from that week. Since last time I've been feeling like the exercise is starting to click, because I've made 35 studies so far, and I wanted to know what does a perfect exercise have to have in order to be worthy of passing to lesson 3. I organized it from oldest to newest. So this is last time. Little detail. Yeah, get rid of that. Ooh, really good. Really good. This one, pretty good as well. This one, pretty good as well. And this is the newest one, or the other way. So You're asking what does a good lesson 2 has to have in order to be like passable to lesson 3. So a good rule of thumb is like, if I look at at planes and I just like, for example, this one, it's just like, it looks good on its own. It looks good on its own, right? Like, this is kind of just like a structural version of this guy. And I know that if you like fade away these planes and you do a like line weight on top of that, there's like nothing in here that's going to like stop the person from like having a good design or whatever. And I also know that like this person understands the cheekbone. So I know if she gonna like keep on with this cheekbone, this is a cheekbone that's is also like gonna help you in the shading. So what I'm looking for is like a work that just looks good on its own. So like somebody who understands like the silhouette, all the angles are right, like in here, like understanding the outer cheekbone and like the silhouette of the hair and everything. Then I look inside. So then I look at the accuracy of the planes. How is the person like understanding like everything like going on the face? So like how do they understand the cheekbone? Do they understand that this is like a like bony plane? Do they understand the shape? Do they understand that this one is like wrapping? Do they understand like what is the function of like the bowl of the nose and like the nostrils? Do they understand the shape of the nostril? Do they understand the shape of the eyes? Like, I just wanna like see something that looks good like on its own, right? Like just like a structural version of the reference. Oh, and of course I kinda also look at the lines. So the lines cannot be like too thin. They need to be like kind of just fitting the exercise tool. So, okay, so this one is the New West. Okay, I feel like actually I don't know. Wait, I need to like there's like something about your work. Like, why do you make the outlines so thick? Like, kind of looks like a graffiti or something. Like how you made the outlines like thicker. So actually I think like this one is like pretty good. I really like the eyes, but first of all, I would like remove a little bit from this thickness. So like I would just make it like match all the other lines. So everything just can kind of look like it belongs to the same work. Like that. And then like I feel like this triangle in here could be, first of all, you kind of like, okay, I'm gonna like show you on the tracing. But it's kind of important because for this reference, for example, like you need to show a little bit of the back triangle and like show me that you understand that, because this is what you would shade later. So this is like the eye line, right? And this is like our jaw. So there is like this whole back triangle that you don't even have. And this is like if you like look at it, this is exactly what reflected light in here is. Like it's just the back triangle showing up. Say hi. Okay, and then we need like the plane for the cheekbone. Something like that. It's too low now, so it needs to be higher. More like this, and then on the other side, and then you have the sort plane like that. And on the other side, if we're gonna do it like this, we're gonna see just a bit of this. Okay, let me actually first find. Literally just this little. Like it's mostly the triangular on this side. Let me refine it. So less than you showed. Yeah, so more like this. So here, more back triangle, and in here, like showing less of it. And also like for the shapes, don't curve this out. This needs to be like super straight, right? And they also need to be like lining up, but I think they are in mine. So yeah. Like if not for like these outlines and those cheekbones, like your works are already on this level when they kind of like look good on their own. Like this looks like a solid representation of this dude. But I want you to work a little bit on those cheekbones because I want to see more understanding of the planes. So really great works. Just work on those cheekbones because like you have like the silhouettes covered. The biggest issues are coming from you not understanding the cheekbones entirely. So work on that. I'm gonna save it for the Discord so you can check out this tracing. So check it out, work on your cheekbones, don't make those thick outlines, and we will see each other next week. But really good job, I really like it. Okay. And that was everybody. So are eyes okay now? In here they are a little bit weird. Yeah, keep working on the eyes as well. They're just really good in here. So if you can recreate like this quality of eyes, that would be great. In here, they're a little bit like, this eye is just crooked. So this eye should be more like this. See, so like then you can see that they're all like lining up to the same perspective. And before, this eye was like crooked. Yeah, so keep working on the eyes still, David, too. So cheekbones and eyes, and don't do the thick outlines. Okay. So great job, everybody. And congrats on all of you guys' progress. Keep grinding, keep going, and we'll see each other next week. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.